Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning, Schoolboy here. This is Thursday episode of the Good Living Podcast, and we were talking about something yesterday. So I'm just gonna go straight to it. Oh, it's the 12th of January. My birthday is on the 25th, by the way. Let me just put that out there for the universe, for anybody. So I was talking about satisfaction, right? And I said the masculine satisfaction is derived from. Please, if you have a man that begs to differ, then I'll gladly take the argument. Masculine satisfaction comes from the ability to provide and protect. So, what a man wants in life is to have money, is to have respect, is to have power, is to be able to provide and protect the people that he loves. That is just what a man wants in this life. That's what grants him satisfaction in life. There's not much as any man wants than to be respected, to be able to provide for himself and the people around him, to be able to protect himself and the people around him adequately without help from anybody else. So, what a woman seeks, what satisfies a woman is the ability to nurture. You know, the fact that she can raise. Let me just say this because I don't know why the world has turned upside down and then anything you say is sexist. But I don't care. I just think I'm speaking the truth. I think what the woman derives satisfaction from would be being able to raise a family, right? Like being able to nurture, settle down, be taken care of, while she takes care of the things that she likes taking care of. Not when many women like to cook, but the fact that it's easier for them to learn it and be good at it makes it fun for them when the girl who doesn't know how to cook starts learning how to cook. They eventually like it. I've seen it with my own eyes on 3 occasions where girls didn't like to cook or know how to cook. They started learning how to cook. They would do one recipe, do two recipes. Next thing, they just like cooking. They might not like cooking, but they now know how to cook and they see it as something they should do. Just all of a sudden, they just step into the role. So women like when they are being taken care of. Simply, that's what gives a woman satisfaction. When you have a man or somebody you love in your life, especially a man or a companion, a partner that you can settle down with, that will take care of you while you take care of little things for him or her. Shit, him. I'm not going to be entering that LGBTQ narrative here. I know you people exist, but I don't care. So taking care of him on his little things while he takes care of all her bigger issues. A man that will just like not overshadow her, like cover her, like when you're hugging a bear, for example, just cover her, protect her, money, love, everything. Just take care of her. She wants to be taken care of and pampered. That's what gives a woman satisfaction. So the problem now with the world today is that people are thinking that women chasing masculine satisfaction is going to give them satisfaction. Women thinking that okay, I don't need a man, so if I'm making 100 million, and nobody says you shouldn't chase your bag, make your money, but you cannot have everything. And like I said in the previous episode, it's hard for women to dilute truth. They find it offensive very easily, which is why when I say something, women that did it on my status, every woman is just coming and shouting and fighting. Even the ones I'm not referring to are coming to fight. So when you chase masculine satisfaction, you say you don't need a man. When you make all the money on earth, right? You make all the money. Maybe you have a business and you're like the best, you're the biggest company in your country in that business. However it is, but if you're in a gathering with your friends who are not making a quarter of what you're making, and they have husbands and children, you will still feel inadequate. If you're in your 20s, you can argue with me, but if you have an auntie who is in her 50s, tell her to give you, and she's unmarried, but she has money, or whether she doesn't have money or not, and she's unmarried, tell her to give you the truth. Ask her if she doesn't have money, like that, will you take 100 million or a husband and children now? Ask her that question. Or if she has money, ask her when would she rather be like this, only her, with all the money she has, or would she rather have a husband that is making more than her, a husband that is making more than her that will pay for all the things she's paying for by herself? A husband like be married and be in a home. Would she prefer that? And see which one she chooses. And so that's what brings female satisfaction. But when a woman chases male satisfaction and ignores what should give her satisfaction, she will end up not being satisfied at the end of the day. Now that's what I think, but I think I'm right. So at the end of the day, everybody's living their life to try and make sure that they attain that satisfaction. And every man is waking up, going to work, trying to make money so that he can be respected, he can be honored, he can have money and be able to protect and provide for the people he loves. Because that's why every man wakes up and they do the things that they do. That's why I'm recording this podcast, because I want to share my views out there. But also, someday, I want to be able to have this thing go viral. I want to make money from the podcast or the YouTube channel, to be able to provide and protect my family and be able to have respect. So everything men do, the end game is for that masculine satisfaction. Women, on the other hand, don't care about the future like that. A lot of women, younger women, by the way, nothing like consequences because they are really exempted from the consequences of their actions. Women, they really are exempted from the consequences of their actions. So they live in the moment, live your life. If it's not bringing money, let him go. And you follow like 19 guys that have money. And at the end of the day, but you want to end up with a man that has money, let him treat you like a queen when you are 29, 32 years old. But that man is not going to treat somebody that has been run through over the past 10 years like a queen. That doesn't make sense. Especially when he's a king. He's an actual king. When he has all the things that he has. Listen if you want or be offended if you want. I don't know. I don't care. So, what am I saying in essence? When you have people that think like this and listen to this thing and say, I do live the way that I describe life. Tell me the truth. With If you play this for a woman, yeah, if a woman and you're offended, or if you're a man you're offended, just look at the life path that I've played out and how it ends for both people. Do you think I'm lying or I'm saying the truth? Because God, the shit that I've gotten from saying the things I say, it would be like I hate women. But somebody has to wake people up to reality. So that's one thing. Another thing is, like I said in the previous episode, men initially, once they are going towards you, is your body that attracts. Even in church, when a brother wants to choose a wife, he sees the one that is serving in service. If there's an ugly one that is more active than another one, take it that there is two sisters in the church. One is beautiful, one is not beautiful, or slightly less beautiful. Hmm? Even if two of them are equally hardworking, who do you think you will go for? Even if the one that is not beautiful is more hardworking in church, comes to church, more prayerful, you think he will go for that one? So men are physically attracted to your body at first. It's sex they want before anything. It is the woman that makes them want more. Some men don't even know that they're going to get married in 2 years' time. But they will meet somebody. They will think that you're just doing the dating thing. Then they'll be like, this one. I've hardly seen a girl like this before. So it's like, I should marry this one before she will break up with me and go and be with another man because it's difficult to see women like this. So a man who has been meeting girls who, the girls who you are dating somebody, right? And when he says, don't go out, with another. I don't know how serious people do your relationship, sha. But you're dating somebody, for example, and you want to go out on dates with another person. For example, somebody just collected your number as they saw you with your friend somewhere, and they start chatting you up, and you're answering them, and they say, "Let's go somewhere now. Let me take you to Act City, or let me take you to one of these people top side," and you say yes, and you are going out, you and that guy alone, and you're in a relationship just so you can go and eat free food. Plenty girls do this. Plenty girls who are in a relationship will say, so I shouldn't go out with my friend again. Automatically, now this new guy you just met 1 week ago is your friend that you're going out with. I'll not go out with my friend again because I have a boyfriend. I beg, I beg, I beg. There are girls like this, Yakpa, they're everywhere. And nobody wants to wife that. So maybe some people will never meet a woman who is not like that. But when eventually you'll be meeting those kind of girls who have that kind of mindset, who do not respect you, and then you now eventually meet one, even if your net worth is 2 million, you just have one car, you don't have any assets, you just have one business you're managing or a job you're managing. You say you're not ready for marriage because you are 27 years old. But if you meet a woman that you just like based on her body, you start dating her, you now see that she gives you respect. People don't really know her, but she's beautiful. She doesn't have test traps on social media. And she started dating you, she doesn't really entertain other men again. You will marry her. That's how it is. That's how men get married. Ask a married man how he decided he's going to marry this one. They will say that's when I knew she was the one. There's something that she does. It's not a man that goes out, I want to marry, I want to marry. Who is available? Who is available? Let me okay, you are available, let me marry. It's maybe poor men that do that because they just want to get married and get over with it. Or they're just horny forever and they just want to get married, so that's when they'll be sleeping with and have children. Or whatever. People have different mindsets, fuck it. So if you give them, it's you that gives a man a reason to take a relationship to the next level, say they want to move in with you, say they want to marry you. It is how the woman acts towards them. All right. So, usually, I'm not assuming women want high value men. I'm assuming that you want this is what a man of a certain standard or standing would do. This is how he would select. And so that's how it goes when men want to get married. No, man, I don't think men really think and say, some people say, okay, I'm getting old, I should be married by this, but if they don't find the right person, they will never get married at that age. The main factor of male marriages is seeing a woman that is scarce in their hands and they're like, yo, I have to lock this. And then they get married. Simple. Is what it is why they get married. And if you're not the type that will give a man reason to take something to the next level, then you will just be having long relationships where a man is hesitating to marry you. Long relationships where eventually to end up you people will break up and you go and enter another one. Some men are horrible. They don't want to get married to you. They don't want to let you go because they are jealous. Or they are too overprotective and too jealous, but they don't want to get married to you. There are small percentage of cases like that. But most of the time, it's because they're scared of your history. You've not given them a reason. They're not even thinking about marriage with you because you've not given them a reason to think you're different. Some men are dating you, and the reason why they've not married after 3, 4 years is because they're still thinking maybe they can meet somebody out there that is better. Yeah, okay, oh, but maybe they can meet. But if you give them something like, yo, this is scarce, man, they will lock you and marry you. I hope I'm helping women though and not insulting them as some will perceive. I don't know why I keep trying to overcompensate. This is the last I'm saying this thing. I don't care what anybody fucking thinks. And I'm saying the truth, so fuck everybody else. Ah, God, cook boy, why are you so harsh? How am I going to? How am I going to? How is anybody going to listen to me? With if I'm going to be talking like I'm really sorry. All right, I mean what I'm saying, but I really don't get the backlash that I keep getting sometimes. Um, this was supposed to be a short episode, but thank you very much for listening to the Good Living podcast. Please download the podcast if you miss if an episode is out and you don't want to listen or you can't listen on the go, just download the podcast and listen whenever you can. You know, the YouTube channel is still up. We still upload the small content here and there. The Good Living podcast is on YouTube, Good Living podcast on Spotify, anywhere you listen. And thank you very much. Please share the link and mail me at goodlivingpodcast@gmail.com your stories or whatever issues we have. We'll take it up. Thank you very much. Have fun.